Why don't you start the movie?
Oh, calm down. Have another drink.
I don't understand why certain creators insist on mixing horror with holiday. Halloween I get, but Thanksgiving and Christmas? Maybe you just need a sick and twisted mind to write such a story. That exact sick and twisted mind is what this movie discusses. But is the movie any good? Let's find out. I'm Meffistoe. Like, share, and subscribe because this is my review of the movie Better Watch Out.
I forgot to order the pizza.
Alright, first of all, if you haven't heard of Better Watch Out, you might be in for a treat. This film, directed by Chris Penkover, is a fresh take on the holiday horror genre. But here's the deal. We're going to keep this review spoiler-free so you can go into this movie as blind as I was. And trust me, that's the best way of watching this one.
You sure you've never sucked another man's cock? Not even in college?
Better Watch Out kicks off with what seems like a pretty standard babysitting scenario. The film revolves around a young babysitter, Ashley, played by Olivia de Jong, who's looking after Luke, an awkward but smart kid portrayed by Levi Miller. It all starts off with the usual setup, decorating for Christmas, watching movies, but then things take a very unexpected turn as Luke starts to behave a little too creepy for his age. But imagine this, a quiet suburban home, the glow of Christmas lights, and a simple task of babysitting. Then the night twists into something more sinister, and you think you know where this is going, but you don't. The story of Ashley the babysitter and Luke the kid she's just watching starts off with all the innocence of the holiday specials, only for that innocence to be shattered by what lurks in the shadows of a seemingly safe house.
What were you doing sneaking around back there?
Back where?
In the backyard.
I didn't go in the backyard.
Now into the acting performances. Olivia de Jong as Ashley gives a standard performance, balancing vulnerability with a surprising toughness. She is the heart of the movie, and her acting chemistry with Luke, played by Levi Miller, is both believable and crucial to the film's dynamic.
No, Luke.
Why?
What? No, just because, Luke. Look, I know you've been drinking.
So have you, so why won't you
Because,
kiss me?
Luke, it is the most inappropriate thing ever.
Miller, on the other hand, delivers a nuanced portrayal of a kid who is not your typical stereotype. His character oscillates between innocence and something a little different, but I'll leave it at that.
Luke, no, don't, what are you, Luke?
Whoever's out there, cut it out. I know Taekwondo.
Of course, Virginia Madsen and Patrick Warburton, with a very, very minor role here, do a great job, especially at the start of the movie, to lull you to sleep thinking that this is not the movie you're looking for. Patrick Warburton kind of reminds me of his putty character from Seinfeld, which is a bit odd for this particular movie.
So, you're leaving us. Deandra says that you're moving.
Yeah, in a couple of days to Pittsburgh.
Then I give you permission.
Better Watch Out as a movie plays with you. It starts off with that lull, luring you to a false sense of security and with a little bit of lighthearted humor, and then suddenly the ground shifts beneath you. And it's a blend of horror and a little bit of dark comedy. It's dark, satirical, and sometimes biting, but this film does not afraid to laugh at the tropes it plays with, and that makes it stand out in a sea of more predictable holiday horrors. This film doesn't want to really scare you. It toys with your expectations, making every scene a potential jump scare or a plot twist if you didn't see it coming.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Give it to me. Lucas, stop. What has gotten into you?
The soundtrack by Brian Catchup perfectly complements the mood swings of the entire movie, and it's all about the settings and the atmosphere, from a playful setting into an ominous one. The score doesn't just enhance the scenes, it actually guides your emotions throughout this roller coaster of a story.
Everybody get upstairs, move! Shit!
No, I'm getting out of here.
Garrett, come back! Garrett! Garrett!
So the question remains, should you watch Better Watch Out? And that depends. If you're into films that keep you guessing, that play with your expectations and deliver both scares and a little bit of laughter, then this is probably a must-watch. It is clever, it is tense, and it's got enough twist to keep even the most jaded horror fan engaged. Just remember, go in blind for the full experience. Chris Penkover's direction is like a spider weaving a web, drawing you deeper into this mystery with each scene coming. The cinematography cinematography by Carl Robertson feels like it's watching you back, turning the familiar setting of a home into a maze of potential danger and threats. I did like the camera angles and the lighting and everything designed around it to make you feel like that creeping sense of unease and that danger could just leap out at any moment.
Oh shit, somebody stop me. What is it?
But at the end of the day, I didn't particularly enjoy it whatsoever. And if you feel like perplexed from this statement, let me explain. There are lots of movies out there that I've watched that I know were made well, written well, shot well, and have compelling stories, yet I don't like them at all. The best example I have for people who ask is E.T. Extraterrestrial, regarded as Spielberg's classic film. I just can't stand it. So if you want my honest recommendation, I will recommend you watch this movie because it does deliver on the horror and thriller that fans might enjoy. I just didn't. I thank you for watching, and remember, hope is a good thing, maybe even the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I'll see you on the next video.